So, the book I'm going to be reading today is called When I Feel Scared. It's written by a woman named Cornelia Maud Spellman. She is a licensed social worker and has a lot of experience with trauma and how to help kids through their emotions. And this first part is just for parents. She gives parents some really good advice on dealing with strong feelings in your children. Dealing with our own feelings, our spouses or partners' feelings can be tricky enough, let alone dealing with a child who often can't express why they're feeling something. So she gives some really good advice in the beginning of each book that I'm going to be doing by her. So this first part is just for parents. Kids can watch, of course, but it's advice for you first. While there are times children need to tolerate their fright in order to learn from many new situations, it isn't helpful to minimize or to deny their fear. We may believe we're reassuring them when we say, "Oh, there's nothing to be afraid of." But this response can in fact hurt children by making them feel ashamed of an emotion that is both common and unavoidable. For healthy development, children need to be able to identify their feelings and to receive acknowledgement, understanding, and comfort when they convey those feelings to adults. The child whose feeling is ignored or denied, or who is made to feel embarrassed, is left alone with an upsetting emotion and does not learn to seek help later when they're in desperate need when they're older. Instead of downplaying children's fear, we need to acknowledge it and then show them how to manage it. Management will depend on the situation. Sometimes fear is appropriate, and actions based on fear keep children safe, such as staying away from a growling dog. Sometimes fear is unfounded, and we can help a child discover this by experiencing the fearful situation together, looking under the bed to show them that nothing is there, taking a walk in the dark to show them that there's nothing to be afraid of, rather than saying that. Sometimes fear must be tolerated, as in getting a shot. That's a reasonable fear. But we can stay in close physical and emotional contact with the children and thus help them bear it, saying with our bodies, "I am right here with you." We want our children to know that we will be attentive to all of their feelings, whether they're positive or negative, that all of the human family, children and adults, experience such feelings, and that we know how to deal with unpleasant emotions. We want to build our children's confidence in their own coping ability so that they will be able to say, "When I feel scared, I know what to do." So a lot of being there for them is really building their confidence in having the emotion, accepting the emotion, and knowing how to move on from the emotion or to exist with it still inside. I know all of us as adults have existed with fear and had to keep going in our day. And so these are the skills we want children to learn while simultaneously feeling very comforted. So this is When I Feel Scared. Sometimes I feel scared. I feel scared when there's a big, loud noise, or when I have a bad dream, or when my mother goes away. When I think I could get hurt, I feel scared. Sometimes I feel scared and I don't know why. Scared is a cold, tight feeling. When I feel scared, I cry. I want to run away or hide. I want someone to hold me, and I want to stop feeling scared. Everyone's scared sometimes, even grown-ups. But it's not being a baby to be scared. When I feel scared, I can do some things to feel better. I can tell someone that I feel scared. I can ask them to hold me. It helps to be held and to talk to someone about what scares me. I can cuddle with someone with my blanket or even a stuffed animal. Get in a cozy place. or look at my favorite book. I need to stay away from a dog that's growling. Sometimes feeling scared keeps me safe. I shouldn't climb too high or play near cars or go near fire. Other times, I don't need to be scared. We can look under the bed to see what's really there. I can learn that the dark can be nice. I can pet a friendly dog when its owner says I can. I see that when my mother goes away, she will come back again. When I feel scared, I can talk about it. I have someone hold me. I can cuddle with my blanket or toy, or find a cozy place. I can find out that some things aren't really scary. When I feel scared, I know what to do. So a lot of the social emotional training in our classroom, kids, if you remember, you can teach your parents some of our skills. When we have a really big emotion like fear, how can we take our belly breaths in and out, name the feeling, talk about it, and try to let it go when you're ready. Here are some questions that you guys can discuss about these feelings. I will also post these. The first question is, what does your body feel like when you're scared? A lot of emotional learning for students, as we've been learning in class, is understanding what our body is feeling so that we can name the emotion. What scares you? Understanding what scares you and talking about it with your adult, with your student, can help them address it. Why do we need to feel fear? What purpose does it have? What do you think scares the adults in your life? Is it okay for adults to be scared too? Who can you talk to when you feel scared? Who is a safe person for you to talk to? How can adults help you when you feel scared? What can they do for you? Every person is different. What I need when I'm scared may not be what you need when you're scared. How can your friends help you? How can you help yourself? Why is it important to be able to help yourself when you have a big feeling like scared? So that was when I feel scared. And again, I'll post the questions below so that you guys can discuss them, and I'll see you next time.